Okay. Aloha, siblings. So, I'm doing this, well, if you'll see from the title, I'm going to name it something like the grand finale or something like that. Because I just put out just a few days ago, I think it was part 4 of this epic Sokoban thing. And I kind of got myself, if you've watched that one, by the end of it, I tied myself up in a knot and I couldn't actually finish it. And as I was editing that video, I think I saw what the solution is to actually being able to finish it. So I haven't actually tried doing it yet, but I have wound it back from the snapshot to a place where I think everything's opened up enough to where I can actually do it properly. But I've decided for a whole lot of reasons, that one of which happens to be that just from YouTube algorithm stuff, apparently, because I just was looking at those over the weekend, and the gameplays like this don't perform well. Like, it seems like not very many people actually, they get some views, but anyway, they don't do as well performance-wise as far as, whatever. So I'm going to try and put these on, well, I'm not going to try, I'm going to put these on hold for a little while. Not that I'm never going to do them again. I'm just going to do them not terribly frequently. Yeah, but I think I'm going to replace them with doing, instead of a computer game, I think I'm going to do the solitaire, stuff like that. So, the physical stuff with physical objects, so there'll be like tapping and stuff like that, and see if that does any better than these do. Okay, that being said, let's just get on with, what it is that this one is doing. So here we go. So I need to empty out this quadrant here, and I had piled them all in here, and that's because I just didn't think that there would be any reason not to, but there is a reason not to, because what I need to do is I need to be able to come up this and around this to fill in these here, and then also to get 2 over here to fill these 2 slots, plus 1 to fill this slot. So I have to figure out exactly how that's going to go together. Yeah, so I think, well, I guess I'll just babble as I go. I also believe I don't need to, because I was leaving these free for just in case I needed the space to get around things, but I don't think I need those anymore. So anyway, we're going to go with that. So I'm going to empty these out of here. So like 2 of them will go up here, 2 of them will go up here. After I get them all out, one of them is going to come back down to here to fill in this spot, and I think the other one needs to go here. Now I need to count. Well, I'm going to start. I won't start counting them just now, because let's just move those to there, because I think what that does, that lets me move these to this spot here. This, let's call this the positive x-axis, I suppose. Oops, that branch there, and then what's down here. So I think, yeah, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see if I'm right. But if I'm wrong, then I'm just going to cry uncle and just say that I was unable to solve this as a puzzle. So let's hope that I can actually do it. Or I'm going to hope I can actually do it. So these are just going to go up. Let's just move that one there. And then we're going to come down to here. Go collect up the next one. And get this one up here. I'm hearing some noise come from upstairs. I hope that's not bleeding through to you guys. It's quiet in this room, but these mics are actually reasonably sensitive, so they pick stuff up, but I don't know. But I kind of, well, if I'm going to do this, well, I need to do this today because I have other things happening. And I kind of want to just get this finished, to be honest, because I got so frustrated the last time. I'm sure those of you who watched the episode could probably tell. So I think, yeah, I'm not accustomed to doing these real long Sokoban, so I think that's the deal. It kind of just, I got myself tied up in knots. But we'll see. Let's, you know, I think I've seen how I need to do it. So we'll see if I'm right here in a bit. And then, all right. All right. All right. All right, let's see, where do I want to put this one? Okay, I need to move this one onto this side. I can just wait there for the moment, because I'm going to use that one to plug that hole. And let's move this one. I will use, and it'll just fill in that, I guess, the negative y-axis, right? This one in the middle here. Okay, that's empty. There's no reason to go back in there anymore. And I think this one can now just go here. So I think, let me count these now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm pretty sure I remember that there's 14 of these in here. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then those last 4 is 14. So that's the way these will go, and the green guy will be left in this lower right quadrant. Okay, so there's an airplane. I wonder if that's probably going to make it into the mic. All right, I'm not going to stop worrying about that stuff. None of it seems super loud, so hopefully it's not too intrusive for you guys. Anyway, so what I need, so there's those. So all of this side, and those two there, and these two here. So everything else needs to come from here. And there's no, so I know that that's the case. So now what I have to do is I have to make sure that I leave. So there'll be those two there. All right, I think that's what I'm just going to have to do is I just fill all of these up to that, leaving that empty, and put one there. And then I'm going to put 2 here, because those will fill that spot. That one will get moved out of the way for a moment while I fill this part here out of here. And right, so what I'm going to have to do is to do these, well, that one right there is the one that was the pain. And if you've seen the last episode, you'll realize, because what it is I couldn't get myself around it to, you know, because it would be come out there, but then, how do I get it to this side of it to push it there? And I'd had this all blocked up already, and that was kind of the mistake. In any case, so since I'm not doing that anymore, let's go get the ones and see how this goes now. In my mind's eye now, it makes sense, but you know, well, the last time I thought I'd solved it too. So, although I think, I don't know, I think I'm okay this time. Let's get this guy down here and over to there, and going down. And down. Okay. So up here like this, and around here like this, and like this down. And how am I doing as far as being balanced with the microphones? Yeah, everything okay? Looks like it's okay. All right, up like this. All right, this guy comes down here like that. And here we go. Not that it really matters which ones come from where at this point. Because they have to fill everything but those last 14, basically, right? So I just have to make sure I account for that nonsense. Okay. Now let's go get those. I'll just get these ones here along this side. And take this one over to here and down. And we'll go get another one. Oops. Here we go. Up, 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 up. And back down. And over. And over again and down. And now we're going to go collect this one. Okay. I'm going to... I was going to wind it back, but I'm not getting a good score here, so it doesn't really matter. I guess let's take this one. So this one will go here. And this one will go there. Now let's go around this way, I guess. Not that it really matters that much. This one will go here. Yeah, there's no kind of way around it. I have to go. All right, so now here's the thing, right? I have to come back around through here. Oops. Okay. And let's get this guy push it down there. And so here's how I have to do these now. All right. And we're going to come down like this. And you come down like that. And around over here. And then down and over here. And there we go. All right. Now all that's filled in. So now it's just a matter of filling in the rest of that x-axis, I guess is what I've been calling it, yeah? Or maybe I haven't been calling it that the whole time, but in my head, that's what I'm calling it today. And these will be pretty easy, right? I'm just pushing them down and then pushing them over. Remembering to leave those the last bit there open to be filled. Oops. As I was just saying to leave that open. I fill it up. All right, there we go. You neurotic screwball. All right. And let's go up here. And again, there's no way of getting around these circuitous paths that are necessary to move these boxes around. And, as this game, Sokoban, it means something along the lines of warehouseman. I mean, the idea is, right, this is, it's supposed to be a guy, or it doesn't have to be a guy, whatever, I'm a guy, so I say guy, but it could be, fill in your favorite way of referring to whoever it is you think you're imagining that's, doing the pushing of the boxes. But that's the idea, right? You're a human, or I suppose a robot, whatever, pushing the boxes around, right? But clearly a lot of these puzzles are, no one would design a warehouse like that, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's why it's a game, right? Babble, babble, babble. All right. Let's come down here like this. See, now it's like I'm not sure even what to 'Cause I don't, there's really not much thinking to do at this point, just to be careful that I'm not goofing up too badly. But, even if I do, all I do is just rewind it, right? But I'm fairly confident that this is going to work. Getting more and more confident the closer and closer I get to the end at this point, really, which is, much better than it was the last time. Oh, there's somebody driving some kind of truck outside. Okay. Bring this one down around here like this. And oops. Let's get this one. And like this. And over again and down to go like that. And let's just go around this way, I guess. And around him to bring it down. And we're going to go over here. Oops. Like that. And now we're going to go over here. Like that. And I think see, I should be leaning this way when I'm going the other way. And like, see, now I'm actually going to be going that way, right? I keep forgetting that the whole left and right, you know what I mean? It's because, the direction I face, etc. I always just forget about which way is what because of the camera. We're going to push this one down. Right, so there's going to be this one, and the one after it, and then there'll be the last three, and then I can go, okay, yep, yeah, everything's looking as it should be. Let's do this one first, I guess. And push it along here like this, and then over along here like this. And down like that, and then over along here like this. And there we go. Now let's go and get these last three. And as fast as this is going, because it's not really taking very long, is it? Well, I guess it's going to be roughly in the neighborhoods of 20 minutes, something like that. Because we're at 18 now. I don't think there's been too much stuff I'm going to need to edit out. I guess that's a decent length for a video, I guess. Actually, I guess it's a fine length for a video, because most of my average watch time is really only about 20 minutes, regardless of the length of the video. If it's like an hour video, it still gets 20 minutes, or if it's a 45-minute video, it gets about 20 minutes as far as average watch time. Now, I realize that's an average, and some of you are watching the whole thing, and then there's some people who are just clicking off right away, and that's how it plays out. But anyway, so I'm just going to make the videos as however long they need to be what they are, but I think it's okay if this one's not super long. Right, and then those go like that. Okay, now, how am I going to want to do these? I guess I want to go around and get this one over here first. Because I'm going to have to be doing a fair amount of going around and around for a minute here until I get some of these out of the way. Right, so I'm going to go lean this way to go that way. And we're going to go up. Right, and then I'll lean this way to go that way. Right, and then we'll just move that one kind of out of the way. Let's push back in place before I fill in those last ones. So now, how am I going to do this here? I guess what's going to happen is this one comes next. And we're going to come down. Right now, if I'm going that way, I want to lean this way, right? Going this way. And then go down. Or actually up, I guess. Alright, and then now this goes like that. Okay, now I think I can just kind of do them in a relatively easy manner. Right? And just going down and back up to go collect the next one. And go like that and around like that. And now we'll go up and collect the next one and then put it into place. So I think it's pretty clear now this is going to work. Oopsie daisy, somebody's doing something upstairs. And come get this one. And this one will go like this. And oh, I'm going to have to move those a little bit, aren't I? I'll just notice the thing and I'll show you what I mean when I get over here. All right. You know what, here, let's go get these right now. These three here. Does it matter? Hang on a second. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. No, I can get them all to go where I need them to go. Pretty sure. So let's push this one down here like this. And this will go like this. And now this one goes around over here like this. Now we'll fill this one in like that. And then now, these last four, push that one like that one like that, and that one like that, so I can get this one. And we'll go like that. And then around, and then over here like this. And oh man, I just realized there's clearly better ways to do this, because what am I at 13,000? And I think I'm going to be, I don't even think I'm going to be, I don't know, maybe I'll be under the 13,620, I don't know, probably not. All right. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, maybe. So it won't be such a horrible showing. And then now, like this. What do you know? It's going to work. Down and around like this, and over here like this. And push this last one into place, and hey, here we go. What do you know? I made it to the top whatever list. Is that top 10? Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, top 10. I'm number 9. Wow, much better showing than I had anticipated. I thought I was going to be not even anywhere on the list. Oh boy. Okay. I know this wasn't a terribly popular series, as I just mentioned earlier, that the analytics show that, I mean, not that nobody was watching it, but just there's a lot of other videos that perform much, much better. Anyway, so that'll be the end of that. I am going to be putting out another video probably in the next couple of days. It's either going to be, what am I thinking? It's going to be either a story time, or I'll be reading the next installment out of a few pages of the Faust auf Deutsch, in German. And what else was I gonna do? Maybe I don't remember off the top of my head, but I've been trying to keep like a list so I can kind of cycle through, like, you know, do a story time, do something oddball that's like, you know, reading of the Faust, do like a solitaire card thing, do like just silly word lists or something like that, and then maybe some guided meditations. I think you know, like those 5. Maybe there's another thing I'm forgetting, but I want to try and kind of just not necessarily always cycle through them in any given order, but just kind of roughly cycle through them so that, you know, you guys aren't always looking at the exact same type of video. And it also breaks it up for me, so I'm not always doing the exact same thing. Anyway, that's that. So that's the finale of level 15 of AC 2023 Epic Sokoban. I hope at least some of you dug it, and aloha siblings.